Alright, yo, what up YouTube, what up boxing fans? And I gotta say, shout out to Mr. Opal, because what he said a long time ago still applies today. And what I mean by that is Bradley versus Marquez. If anyone wants to question the corruption involved in boxing, all we gotta do is look to last week when Julio Chavez Jr. won a unanimous decision, a unanimous decision against Brian Vera. Now, to say that boxing is not corrupt is just negligence. It's outright negligence, okay? There's factors of corruption in there, but sometimes fighters can overcome that. However, you have to understand the position Bob Arum is in. He has a great promotional company with HBO. He's got a great relationship with HBO. But he needs to build stars. That's his job. He's got to build another cash cow. And I'm telling you guys, Bob Arum knows boxing. And he knows that he only has a limited number of big fights left because he only has a limited number of stars left. And he's got to build more. And if he doesn't do that, then his cash cows are just going to float away into the winds. And he's going to be left on the short end of any possible cross promotion with Golden Boy Promotions. He's going to be left on the short end of the stick, and maybe he's going to be outcasted as Golden Boy and Floyd Mayweather take over. So what he's got to do is build his own Floyd Mayweather. He's got to build Timothy Bradley, undefeated, dominant through most of his career. Skills galore. He's got the ability to beat other great fighters. However, he's got to keep him undefeated. He wants to have the Floyd Mayweather of top rank, right? And if Marquez wins, if Marquez pulls out a decision, accomplishes his goal of being champion in 5 different weight classes. And this is just the conspiracy side of things. If Marquez wins 5 different weight classes champion, he beat Pacquiao. Finally, he beat Bradley, got his title back. His opinion, it should have been his title, but whatever. Okay, he gets his title back. What more does he have to do in the sport? He doesn't want Floyd Mayweather. He probably just wants to walk off into the sunset. And who's going to have a problem with that is your boy Bob Arum. That's who's going to have a problem with that. So shout out to Mr. Opal, because he put this video together, and I'm just going to let it run. All credit for, what's coming up is to Mr. Opal. That's top ranked. It's a little typo there. Alright. Arum is a pimp, and his most important prostitutes are the people who purchase his fixed WWE fights. That's a bold statement. Because a lot of people that support boxing, including me, I'm debating whether I want to buy this or not. And it's hard to say at this point. It's going to be a last-minute decision. However, I think on the conspiracy side of things, Bob Arum would benefit more from having Bradley win. Why? Because if Marquez loses, and your boy from the boxing scene, he mentioned this on his most recent radio show. If Marquez loses, it's going to be so much easier to make the Manny Pacquiao rematch. And if Bradley wins, he can also do a Pacquiao rematch. So there's a lot of different options Bob Arum has if Bradley wins. If Bradley loses, then he loses. He just might lose Marquez, who wants to retire. So, Marquez hasn't. He's got no real motivation to fight anyone else. This is the one goal that he's wanted back when he was fighting Pacquiao for the third time. Now, if he doesn't complete this goal, then maybe Arum can convince him to fight Pacquiao again. But if he completes it, then he might walk into the sunset. And this is why I see, on the conspiracy side of things, an advantage for Tim Bradley going into the fight. And I like Tim Bradley to win. I've liked him to win from the beginning, but if you want to look at things from the conspiracy side, which you kind of have to do considering its top rank, Bradley just might have the edge if it goes to a decision, and that's all I'm going to say. Bradley just might have the edge. I could be wrong, but, it is what it is, right? So peace out and take care.